Hello my pretty people, welcome back to my channel. I'm glad to see you again for this new video tutorial. Alright, if you're new on my channel, I welcome you and please don't forget to subscribe and to hit the bell button so you cannot miss any one of my videos. In today's DIY, I'm going to show you how to draft a basic trouser pattern for women with a waistband and a zipper fly and pockets. Very easy for beginners. Like bonjour. Please leave me a comment so I can read from you, and if you try this pattern making, so let me know guys. So please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and to share this video with anyone you know. And yeah, till then, stay blessed, stay healthy, stay happy, stay creative. Very important, and God bless you. I will see you next time for another video tutorial. Bisous, bye bye. So guys, you have to take your measurements right. It's very important. What you need is your waist measurement, your hip measurement, your thigh measurement, just like this, your knee measurement, your calf measurement if you want, and your ankle measurement. You also need the distance between your waist and your hip, the distance between your waist and your knee, the distance between your waist and your ankle, the total length of the trouser. Please don't wear big clothes when you are taking your measurement. Let's get started with the tutorial. What you need is pattern paper, a ruler, a French curve, a hip curve, a pen. So I'm going to use a marker so you can see clearly what I'm doing. In this case, my paper is not straight. What I'm going to do is just draw a vertical line like this. And this line will become the outside leg, and then I will draw another line like this. This will become the waist line. Now I'm going to mark the total length of my trouser. Now I'm going to mark a quarter of my hip measurement plus 1 centimeter seam allowance. And I join all the dots like this. So now I have my block pattern. I mark the distance between my waist and my hip line. This line will be the hip line. The next step I'm going to do is to mark my crotch depth, which is my hip measurement divided by 4. I mark what I have here and I trace this line. This is the crotch line. Now I'm going to mark the knee length. You can also use this formula to find your knee length. Just take the distance between your crotch line and your ankle line divided by 2, like this. And from that middle point, go up by 6 centimeters. And mark the new measurement. Mark the same measurement the other side and trace the line, and this will be your knee line. Here you have the waist line, the hip line, the crotch line, the knee line, and the ankle line. Now come back to the crotch line. Mark your thigh measurement divided by 2 plus 2 centimeters is allowance. And extend this line like this. Now go back to the waistline. Come in by 1.5 centimeters. Now go back at the crotch line and draw a 2 centimeter bisecting line like this. And from this point, I'm going to draw a curved line like this. You can also draw it by hand if you don't have a
French curve. At the crotch line, I'm going to take my tape measurement, and I take the measure here, I divide it by 2, and I mark like this, and I take the same measurement, this part, and I'm going to put this measurement all the way like this, and I trace this line. This will be the green line. This part doesn't exist anymore. Now go back to the waistline, take 1/4 of waist measurement plus 2 centimeters from the dots plus 0.5 centimeters for ease. And now with the hip curve, just join the point from here to the hip line. And this is the knee line. I just take my knee measurement divided by 2, and what I get, I share it on each side of the green line. For example, if my knee measurement is 40 divided by 2, I get 20 centimeters. Then I will share those 20 centimeters each side of the green line. 10 centimeters there and 10 centimeters here. And then join like this. Do the same here. You can also add your calf measurement. I didn't take it, but it's somewhere here. Just add it if you want to. And you will do the same as we did before. Now I go back again on my ankle line, and then I do the same. Ankle measurement divided by 2, and then I share it each side, and I trace again like this. I join all the points like this. Now at the waistline, I'm going to place the dots. The dots are 2 centimeters width and 10 centimeters long. Just trace something like this and go back in the center front, and I will come down by 1.5 centimeters. Take the hip curve and withdraw the waistline. It's only because our waist naturally is not straight like on the paper. Now I missed those dots. I'm going to put them back here. Just take your tape measurement, and there we miss 1.5 centimeters. I'm going back here and I replace them. Just mark 1.5 centimeters and I draw the dots again. Now the front part is okay. You can stop here if you don't want a zipper fly. To add a zipper fly, just come back here on the center front and just add 3.5 centimeters. Now connect the dots like this, and 4 centimeters before the hip line, just make a nice curve like this to the hip line, just like on the video. Now I go back in the ankle line and just add 3 centimeters for hemming allowance. Okay, the front pattern is ready. I'm going to cut everything off, but I will leave this part at the waistline because I'm going to use it later to draft the back pattern. For that you can cut here, please fold the pattern like this, and then you can cut everything off. Now to draft the back pattern is very easy, guys. Just take another paper and take the front pattern. Put it like this. Make sure that you have about 6 centimeters there and about 10 centimeters more here space. And I'm going to pin everything like this and just draw everything like this. We draw everything except the zipper fly. For here I just use a pin and I prick this part so I can redraw it later. Retrace everything, every lines. And for the green line, I'm going to use my pin again. And just retrace everything. I come back here and I'm going to extend those lines by 5 centimeters. Just add 5 centimeters. And redraw everything. Now come back to the crotch line and go down by 1 centimeter. And redraw the line. This one is also 5 centimeters. This one doesn't exist anymore. Just redraw everything like this. Now at the waistline, go up by 4 centimeters. Here it will depend on each other. You can go up by 3 centimeters or 4 centimeters or 5 centimeters. Personally, I add 5 centimeters. Just try it and see what works for you. Now I'm gonna redraw the waistline like this. Come back here at the crotch line, the new one, and I trace a bisecting line. This one just take 3 centimeters and redraw like this. Back to the waistline, just measure everything here. Just measure like this. What you get, divide it into 2. And place a mark. From that point, just redraw a parallel line to this curve. Make sure you have the same amount of centimeters here. Or you can just measure like this. Draw something like this. This one is 13 centimeters for the darts, and the width is 2 centimeters, 1 centimeter each side. You should have something like this. That was it for the back pattern. Now I'm going to cut everything off. So we are done, almost done. Now come back here and just cut this part off. To place the pocket on my front pattern, I take 9 centimeters here, like so, and 16 centimeters here. And draw this line. You can also design it the way you want. Now I'm going to give a shape to my pocket, my inside pocket. I'm just going like this. You can use a French curve or just do it by hand. For the next step, just take another pattern paper and fold it like this, and take the front pattern. Just pin everything like on the video. I'm going to redraw the pocket. In order to do that, I will use a pin again, and I will prick on the paper like this. This is what I can retrace, and I remove this pattern. Retrace everything. And I cut everything off. Like so. And this one, I will cut it off again. And I have everything. Easy, right? Now you can go and cut this part. But for me, I'm going to fold it like this because I want to keep my pattern. When I measure the length of my trouser, it was with the waistband included. So what I'm going to do now is just extract the waistband I need, because I want my waistband to go with the shape of my natural waist. The first thing to do is to fold the dots like this and decide how big you want your waistband. Personally, I use 5 centimeters. You can use 6 centimeters, 7 centimeters. It's up to you. Just measure like this, 5 centimeters along the way, and redraw the line. Do the same with the back pattern. Then you can cut this part. But I want to keep my pattern, so I took another sheet of paper and I will pin everything like this and redraw only the waistband. And redraw everything. I do the same with the front pattern. You don't have to do like me. You can just cut off the waistband part and it will be okay. But for me, I wanted to keep my pattern like so. That's why I'm doing this. So we draw everything. You will need 4 pieces of this, the front waistband and the back waistband, when you are going to cut your fabric. For the seam allowances, you can add it directly on your fabric, or just do it like me. Just add it on the paper. You can cut this part off or fold it like me, so you can keep your pattern. If you are doing it directly on your fabric, just add 1 centimeter seam allowance everywhere. We draw the dots, and yeah, that's it. But I'm going to do this on paper. So add 1 centimeter everywhere, we draw the green line, and yeah, the back pattern is okay. I do the same with the front pattern. I can cut this off, and I cut the waistband also off, and we draw everything. But for me, I want to keep my pattern, so I'm going to fold it like this. And it's easy for me because my paper is soft paper. And I will draw everything. I add my seam allowances, 1 centimeter. but not here at the zipper fly. I don't add 1 centimeter there. I do the same with the pockets because I extract my waistband from my basic pattern, so I will do the same, just place it like this, and the same amount from your waistband, you just extract it from the pocket too, and it will be okay. Or you can just fold it like this. So don't forget to add seam allowances, 1 centimeter everywhere, and it is okay. Now that you have everything, go ahead and practice, practice, practice until you get it, okay? So guys, it is the end result. Pretty DIY guys, and I see you next time for another video tutorial. Bisous, bye bye!